Alright, hey, it's one Goof Nation 456 here, and today we're gonna do a No Man's Sky review. Alright, so I played this game for 2 days straight, a lot, all day, and I think I'm ready now to make a review on it. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so first of all, this game's amazing. This is so much to explore, so many planets, like 18 quintillion planets, like what the heck. That is pretty amazing, and on here it's like detail on every planet. It's not potato quality anything. It's pretty good. It's really good exploring game, and yeah, so much to do. It's kind of similar to like Minecraft in a way, but just better. So yeah, that's what I think of it, and it's pretty entertaining. Yeah. Alright, so in space you gotta do pretty much whatever you want. Flying around, getting material. Like right now, getting nickel right now. The regular rocks provide Thanium 9, but you could pretty much only get nickel and iridium in space. That's pretty much the only materials you could get, but I think it's a really cool idea and a cool way to distribute everything when those materials are in space and on the planets. There's also space stations like I'm pulse jumping to right now to trade, buy ships, stuff like that, and they usually look like triangles or pokeballs in a sense. And yeah, and here you just pretty much do trade. And going in here is just so trippy the first time I went in because it's just so weird. It's not like any other game I've experienced. So yeah, pretty much right now is going on a trade. Alright, so here you meet a guy. I already met him, obviously, because you need 20 carbon to meet with him again. And good thing is that there's carbon around, because I never carry carbon on me. It's just like a useless element to carry. So when you're talking to him, he requests pretty much anything. First time you have to, he asks you a question, and you have to pick something right or whatever, and he gets to either give you like some new technology for your either multi-tool or your spaceship. And right here I get accept requested to go learn about the words. And there's also a terminal that's for trading, what I mentioned earlier. So that's either selling and trading for the materials and elements that you have. So yeah, pretty much that's what you do in a space station, and right now you'll see how you get a ship actually. Alright, so in here, where I landed my spaceship, there's other AI that come over. They're not real players, but they're AI. They come over and land their ship, and you could either buy, sell, or buy their ship. And right here, I didn't choose to buy this ship, even though it was like really cheap actually. I didn't choose to buy it because my ship was better. But in here, there's like 7 other species. I've only seen 3, but it said there's 7 species throughout the galaxy, and I've only seen 3. But right now I'm in Atlas, those little robot thingies, robot guys. And you know, other ship come in from here, from the Atlas explorers, and usually a lot of them are expensive. That's why I was surprised with the one that I looked at right now. So yeah. Alright, so right now I entered a different system from warping, and it's pretty cool because there's different stuff that you get a system scan and you get to see, you know, different things like a transmission tower, observatory, I don't know, like a iridium deposit, just anything that you gotta find on a planet. And usually when you go there, other question marks on the map spawn, which means it could be like anything to a drop pod or to an observatory or anything, or you could go just searching around the planet for new material, technology, meeting new people. But right now my my standing with a Korvac isn't very good, or I think that's what you call them, the robot thingy. I don't know. But my standing isn't very well with them, but I try, I guess. Because I can never do anything. It's kind of hard to agree with them on things. I don't know. I just don't do good with them. But in a place like this is a transmission tower, and you'll usually find people like the Korvac, the Gek, or the Viking. I don't know. Those are the three guys that I've seen. So right now, usually you get like a situation that you have to do, and right now he didn't have any Thanium because he was like kind of powered down, I guess. So I had to, there's not a lot of Thanium on the planet, so I have to go into space to shoot the rocks and get the Thanium out of it. And here's another thing right here. If there's animals on here, sometimes they'll try attacking you, but I wrecked this kid, so we're good on that. And back to what I was saying, on Thanium, I was going to go into space and get Thanium because I was going to come back and give it to him. But also zinc is good. It's very rare, like right here. So that's, I always get that. I always get that, always. Alright. So here you see I'm going into space, getting Thanium. Oh, right here. Do not engage anybody. If you see a stress call, just book it. Okay, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's just bad. Because they just don't get into space fights unless you have some $3 million spaceship with all attachments and stuff. Because you will just die and lose everything. So just don't. I advise don't even try it. Just don't even try it. Alright, so here I'm back into the planet. I went back and for some reason I had a different situation. I haven't experienced that yet. It was a different situation, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do this thing. I picked a multiplied number, and I got it right. So I got a new technology. And usually when you're in these transmission things, they'll have this like, I don't know what you call it, that. And this is a true thing of a transmission tower where it picks up distress signals and you have to solve the equation. And I had no idea. I randomly just picked on this one. Usually they're easy, but I randomly picked on this one and I got right. So I guess I picked up a distress signal for a crashed ship. And yeah, that's for a crashed ship. You pretty much just go over there and see if you can fix it or not. So yeah, getting around on a planet is not fun for me because I mean overdrive looks fast, but things are pretty far away, and that's one annoying thing in the game that I don't like. Alright, so we reached a crash ship that we picked up stress signal on and the transmission tower. And crash ships could be very, very useful. The ship I'm actually flying right now was a crash ship, and I fixed it. And I got rid of that potato flyer thing that you call default thing, and it works pretty well for me. But right here I compare it, and it looked cool, but it wasn't better than my ship. Because there's not a lot of as many slots as it, and the guns were whatever, but so I just declined this one. But this feature could be very helpful, and I like it. I like it a lot. That's one good thing about No Man's Sky is that it's easy to get good stuff when you're going around. It's not like you need to have skill or whatever. You could just find it by exploring. And with a crash ship, even if you don't want it, you could have you could find these things where you could get technologies out of it. Honestly, that one sucks. I don't even know what the heck that is. But there's just like other stuff that you could get if you don't choose to get the ship, and that's cool to me too, because I mean most of the time you won't even need a new ship because it's the hassle to get all the materials and try to fix it and stuff. So that's cool that they have just random materials that either help you or just aid you on a journey. So yeah, that's a cool thing. Alright, here I found another, I guess I wanted a question mark, but this is a colonial outpost because it has a steel door, and the thing I knew that is because of the steel door obviously, and the sentinels flying around, because when you try to break in, the sentinels will come after you and start shooting at you. But what I did was I instead tried to break open the door, and I lost grenades, so I had to charge up on it. And I didn't choose to fight the sentinel, because if you break open the door and go inside, they get called off. So I think that's cool too, because you don't choose to go in to fight the sentinels, and they could be annoying, honestly. They could be so annoying. But right here you get a situation where you get to give it certain material to like turn off or something, and I knew I played this way too much to know that you need Iridium is the most rare element pretty much, because out of iron and carbon, that's not useful to it. Only Iridium is, because you could barely find it anywhere, so it's not pretty common actually. So here you unlock it and you get new technology, new formula or something, how to make a power canister, I think, and then learn some few words for the co-rack and increase the standing with it, and it has this like other knick-knack stuff here too. Alright, right now I'm gonna have to do a no-cut commentary because I just reached a limit apparently, which is dumb because I didn't even know there was a limit. So anyway, this is a transmitter beacon, which is helps you find out monoliths. As you saw, a colonial outpost, a colonial outpost, and transmission, iris transmission, and some shelters. There you go. Which the shelters help you out with upgrading your suit. But right now I always choose monoliths because those really help you out with getting better with the alien species, and with the better reputation you have with them, the better stuff you get. So I'd rather do that too, try that. And shelter would be my second choice, and then transmission and colonial outpost, because transmission probably gets you a free crash ship if you liked one. So yeah, so right here I'm in a monolith. It just gives you knowledge pretty much on the language, and you could help trading, pretty much talking to the alien species, knowing what they want. And usually they give you a situation from the monolith, like some weird thing, some ancient weird thing. And oh, by the way, sorry about the gameplay, because my controller is just whack when I was playing this, and I couldn't move straight. It was just all bad, so I had to like jetpack around most of the video because I couldn't move and it was trash. So right here it gives you a situation, and obviously I picked a waited out because if you were to do any of those other two, it's just I played this game way too much to know that they won't like it at all. So I guess you have to wait it out, and that's what I chose, and it seemed to be the right pick. So I got a good reward out of it, and yeah, that's what you pretty much do the other time. My friend Crazy Zack Meister got a multi-2 out of it, and I don't believe him, but I've always tried to get something good like that. Pretty much just get these like charms for the species, like what I got right now, that you could just trade and get a lot of money for. But he got a multi-tool, and this one is a monolith. Another monolith. This is like a smaller scale kind of, with the other one that had like 3 knowledge stones and all of this, but this is just pretty much the equivalent to one. And but your standing with them also increases with it too. So that's cool. I like that you can just interact with the species. That's pretty cool. But here comes to the bad side. This game is a little glitchy, like you see on right here. Like when my spaceship didn't land correctly, I guess. But also I got spawned under the map too, and I couldn't get out. If you guys had this problem, what you need to do is just press the start menu, go to options or controls, and on the top right, it says do the last save. So make sure you, whatever you find with those question marks, that you save the game, because that helped me out a lot. I didn't lose anything. So just if you had that problem. Alright, so this has been the No Man's Sky review. Like if you enjoyed, please subscribe. That would help us out a lot. I like doing this video, it's pretty fun. I think I mentioned that earlier. No, I didn't. Did I? I don't know. Alright, so thanks for watching, and hope you have fun with the game. Now that I show you all these clips and tricks. So, see you guys later.